Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, Area Governor, and my dear fellow Toastmasters, and yes, my dear fellow Toastmasters. Madam, I would like to evaluate your speech today, your P6 speech. I'm going to divide your evaluation into two, the commendations that I have and the recommendations that I have. Like with Kauru-san, most of your speeches come from your heart, from your own personal experiences, which are extremely good to listen to. And this was no different. Today's was no different as well. You built out a great platform from where you could demonstrate vocal variety. That story was really excellent and it came from the bottom of your heart. Your start to the story was pitched very well. You asked us to shut down the video because you don't want anybody else to hear this. So it was so personal, it was so sincere that you're just sharing from the bottom of your heart to the audience, exclusively to the Toastmasters, discussing about Toastmasters. Oh, we are really thrilled. You have a very pleasant and a natural voice which can be easily heard by everybody. That is already a strength that you have. You also paused a couple of times in your speech. I noticed the pause immediately after the broadcast happened, and somebody asked a volunteer to go and take down the lightning arrestor. There was a pause because the situation was quite dangerous, and you let that whole message sink into the audience. Very well done. You also had a few highs when it came to sound bursts. Sir, I will go. We could easily visualize that eager trainee trying to get the attention of his superior by volunteering first. And then you had another sound burst that said, are you trying to get us killed? The frustration of a person who just had to face that very dangerous situation just because somebody totally stupid volunteered for such a dangerous mission. So these were the strengths that I picked up from your speech today. Now on to the recommendations. You mentioned that 3 of your accomplishments during your training session gave you a lot of energy. Now, even when you said lot of energy, I could not really make out any difference in energy level when you actually mentioned that. Now, you could be more expressive there. I went out with lot of energy. Maybe saying it that way would make the message sink down to the audience. We were forced to hide under the vehicle. Now, when you are forced to hide under the vehicle, I believe the emotion that you had at that point in time might have been fear and overriding fear. Oh my goodness, it's already 2.5 minutes. And other emotions like sadness. When you mentioned the death of your friend, I think you could really make us move to tears by explaining that story in a slightly better way, by changing the rate of delivery. So that is one area where I would think that you would want to focus on as you go ahead in your future speeches. All in all, I thought that this is a very great speech. P6 is an extremely tough project. You have really metamorphosed into an excellent speaker. You are already a great speaker. You are metamorphosing into an excellent speaker. So thank you very much for your speech. We look forward to hearing more from you, Madam. Thank you.